Hey everyone! So this is going to be my last Westworld video before the finale. Unfortunately, I'm going to be traveling on business for 8 days starting Sunday, so I'm not so sure I'll be able to post my Westworld finale review video on time, but I'll try my best not to delay it for more than 24 to 36 hours at worst. Also, I would like to thank everyone who welcomed my channel back. It was a very bad week for me after someone decided to spam flag my videos just because they can. But anyway, in this video I'll be discussing every possible theory we've suspected so far, to all the possible outcomes, and every theory that has come true so far. The theories that have been proven to be true are 1. Bernard is an android, 2. Bernard is a replica of Arnold, 3. Dolores killed Arnold, 4. We're watching multiple timelines. The theories that have been debunked so far are 1. Dolores killed the host citizens of a town and hence she's representative of Wyatt, the lead character in Ford's new narrative. The 9th episode came to prove that Teddy was the one who opened fire on the entire town. 2. Arnold is alive. We know for a fact now that Dolores killed Arnold, so his being alive is impossible. 3. Bernard is actually Arnold. That theory as well got to be debunked after our realization Bernard is an android modeled after Arnold and not Arnold himself. 4. The man in black is Arnold. I guess that is pretty self-explanatory. If Dolores killed Arnold and the man in black is still alive, he's most definitely not Arnold. Now there are the theories that are still out there that need to be either proven to be true or to be completely debunked. I'm not sure the season finale will give us all the answers, and I sure hope not. 1 or 2 cliffhangers would keep us waiting in anticipation, especially that the show will take a break of over a year before it comes back for its 2nd season, which is slated to air in early 2018. So what are these theories and what are my thoughts on them? Number 1. Ford is a host. Possibly, like I mentioned in a previous video, the words of Teddy as he described the maze and the man at the center of the maze who has been killed so many times but fought his way back and rebelled against his master before he built the maze around him that only he could navigate. That might as well point towards Ford. The man could just be about Arnold's best creation. After all, we repeatedly find out that Arnold was the smarter one, the one who put some of the best code. The man in black is never looking to play Ford's narratives and games, but rather Arnold's games. What if Arnold built the ultimate host, Ford, a host that could actually seem to age over time, giving the impression he is human? I think it is pretty possible. Whether or not it is true though is most definitely something we might or might not find out in the season finale. Number 2. Dolores killed Arnold because he asked her to. While we know Dolores actually killed Arnold, we're not sure what the reasons were behind this crime. Some built a theory around Arnold wanting to end the park, shut it down, and set the hosts free. They claim that he asked Dolores to kill him to prove the hosts could be sentient and have full consciousness. While I'm not going to claim this is definitely wrong because I simply cannot be sure, I think it is a bit out there. In my opinion, if he wanted to portray them in a more human light, he wouldn't start off by making them seem like a danger to society, and that is the only thing having Dolores kill him achieves. Number 3. The man in black is William. There is only too little to prove this theory to be true, besides the fact we all believe the man in black being William would make for good storytelling. However, there is only physical appearance to prove it, and a lot of imagination on the side of fans to prove it. It starts with imagining how she tricks him and breaks his heart, to how he marries Logan's sister, who is rich, just like her brother, becoming automatically rich, which does not happen in real life. That makes it in and out of itself an argument that doesn't make so much sense, in my personal opinion. The man in black has been protecting Ford's management of the park for years, as Charlotte mentions in the most recent episode. However, his wife just died recently. Now for William to marry Logan's sister and have such control over her money right away, she must have either died way too early in their marriage or have been a total idiot to sign off everything to him, which would be extremely awful storytelling. Is it a possibility though? Yes it is. However, there has to be a major twist as to how he came into the money that made him the tycoon that the man in black claims to be. Number 4. The man in black is Logan. There is more to prove the man in black is Logan than he is William when it comes to money, character, and love for blood. While Logan was initially portrayed as a total childish dumbass pretty much, A different light has been shed on his character on the 9th episode. He's actually more grounded than William, more in touch with reality, and while he is being a total jerk to William at times, he seems to care to help him see things as they really are. He is also a rich guy with a stake in the park and a bit of a bloody tendency. There is a lot he shares with the MIB other than some minor physical appearances, except of course for one major aspect of appearance, which is the eye color issue. Is it a possibility that he is Logan? In my opinion, it is, but however, I'm more into the next theory than him being either William or Logan. Number 5. The Man in Black is neither William nor Logan. Now that is a theory I'm currently a fan of. That would pretty much be the best outcome we could see in the season finale. They don't really end up telling us who he is, but rather who he isn't. And he isn't either of them, but instead, someone we haven't met yet. While William being the MIB might make for good storytelling, and Logan being him might have more solid proof to it, him being neither of them makes for one top-notch metaphorical finger that tells us we might have scored on a couple of theories, but this one we just couldn't get right. Number 6. The Man in Black is an android. When in doubt or lacking on theories, let's just pick a name out of the show and stick it right before the words is an android. That was most definitely a joke, by the way, and I don't mean to make any theory sound inferior, but I genuinely believe this one is impossible. I mean, it kind of had merit early on, but currently it has none to it. I will only use one of too many arguments that could be used against this theory. We have heard both Lawrence's daughter and Angela tell him, the maze is not for you. We've also seen Arnold talk to Dolores about the maze and how her price for solving the puzzle would be her freedom. The maze hence seems to be something designed for the hosts and only the hosts, not humans, making the chances that the Man in Black is one pretty limited. Number 7. Delos and Westworld are on their own planet. While I partially don't care for the location of Westworld, part of me wants to know where it is located, and for good reason. The Discover Westworld website has a very illegal agreement attached to it, making the location key. Think about it this way. These are no clauses any government would allow to have in a contract and then consider it legal. Some people claim Westworld is on its own planet, where the weather is sunny all the time, and this agreement could pass. That is possibly true, and as I mentioned before, many sci-fi shows dealing with interplanetary storylines use the word mainland to refer to the home planet, and that word is used to describe the legal system on the Discover Westworld agreement as being back on the mainland. Number 8. Delos is on an island. That in my opinion is closer to being the case. In my video about the location of Delos, I discussed how the mainland as a word refers to the parts of a nation that are not fully surrounded by water, meaning excluding islands. However, in some cases like China, the mainland refers to the entirety of China, including some islands, but excluding the 2 islands of Hong Kong and Macau. And that is because they have certain administrative privileges. That could be the case with Delos and Westworld. But number 9. Teresa was a host. No, 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 no. You cannot use the whole Bernard putting one of his memories to a pause to prove she was a host and consider this a theory that has been proven right by the show. Bernard never woke his son up after he died, yet he did it in his memories. He's an android. He could have that sort of mechanism when dealing with memories. It is like saying that Anthony Hopkins, not Ford, like the actor Anthony Hopkins, is an AI just because you managed to pause the episode while he was talking. Now remember, Felix did tell Maeve that the hosts experience memories differently than humans actually do. What do I think? I think that possibly could be the case. I'm just saying that is no proof it is. That being said, I'll mention what I keep mentioning in every theory video all over again over here. These are just theories. Neither me nor you could possibly know with certainty what is going to go down in the finale or possibly even seasons to come. I'm sure the writers don't have every single bit of the upcoming seasons mapped down to the letter, so keep that in mind while commenting here. Do let me know in the comments down below which of these theories you're convinced holds true. Do let me know as well what it is you expect to see on the season finale of the show. And as usual, if you like this video, make sure you drop me a like, and if you want to see more where this came from, it would definitely be appreciated if you subscribe as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.